Hi, Prapurna. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Nikita. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. So basically, this is regarding Digital Tiara Club, where I invite all those people who have been through my courses or webinars or workshops and have learned something. So I interview them, and I want them to spread knowledge and their learnings from, particularly from the course which I had to offer. So the first question to you is, tell me what you do and why you do. Give me a background about you, because I personally know you, but this is for my channel.
Okay. First of all, I'm so excited and happy to be with you and talk to you on these lines. And I'm Prapurna Kiran, and I'm a creative writer and an aspiring storyteller, and that's my profession. And writing is my passion. It comes from my heart, and I've been very closely associated with words and writing. So I had the natural pull to get into this profession. So I didn't need any other reason or excuse to pick up. I did not decide that I would be a content writer, because academically, I am an MBA person, and I've completed my commerce graduation and all the typical management studies, but my profession is totally away from that, and it's like, I have literally shifted paths, and that I would say it is more unplanned, and I just listened to my heart and I just went with the flow. And that is something I would really always think about, and I wish more people would do that.
So true, so true. I'm so glad you put it this way. So my next question is, how did my course, like Digital Launchpad, come into the picture? Why did you even think of signing up? Because I remember you were the first few initial people. I didn't even had my landing page. I didn't even give the access on the first day. So what made you buy that course?
So before I jump to that answer, I have to tell something else, and this is for your audience, not for you.
Okay.
So this person, Nikita Vora, she is an energy bomb. And how did I get to know her? Like, I met her on in a community called TBL. It's a business networking platform, and I'm not very tech savvy, and I'm not much into digital stuff. I'm an old school writer, pen paper kind. And when Nikita does these Thursday sessions, basically Ask Nikita, and I am a person with a lot to ask, and especially if it comes to digital, I have unlimited queries and doubts. So I was doubtful first, will she have the patience to answer the questions? Since it was a Thursday session and it's an open forum, I just went for her sessions. And let me address you. I went for your session. I came for your session. My God, just 45 minutes, and Nikita, you are a fire explosion. You're like a bomb of energy. The moment, it's like you think something and this lady is answering your questions in the session already. So for a very
so much
curious person like me, and who wants to learn, explore, because I totally feel like we always should be open to learning, because the moment you feel you know this, you should be also aware that there is something more to know. And that then you should meet the right kind of people. And being in your Thursday sessions actually pulled me. 45 minutes, and those Thursday sessions are free. You're able to give so much of input, and nobody, actually, if you go and talk to Nikita, you will not see her attitude or her pride or ki boss, I'm an expert in my field, but my God, she's a walking encyclopedia. And the kind of inputs she starts giving out, the goodies she starts giving out from her magic box, I tell, they really impressed me. Like, if her free, one session is so beautiful, then definitely, if it's a launchpad course, you have clearly mentioned it, when you were introducing your course, that this is for people who want to explore digital field, who want to get into more understanding of the platforms and all. So that was one position where I needed to know much more. So That reason was enough. Attending your Ask Nikita sessions, just getting a flavor of your work and the way you talk to people and the way you deliver, that was enough for me to just jumpstart. Chalo, I'll just do this course. I need not do survey about it. I'll check about comments and feedbacks. That excited me and motivated me to tell in clear terms.
Wow, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that you were part of Ask Nikita. Thank you. But tell me, did you actually meet up your expectations? As in, from Ask Nikita, was digital launchpad doing justice?
Now I'll need more time for this. From a writer, I have to shift to being the storyteller or speaker over here. Because Nikita, one thing I have to really admit, you are a person who don't just make vague promises, and I'm so thankful for that, because we have now, the market is filled with a lot of people who are promising that, boss, I will teach you this, do my course, all shortcut courses are there, and you have a lot of content flowing around. YouTube is flooded, and then what happens? Ultimately, we all get confused what is being happened, and sometimes we end up spending much more than needed. We think we are making the right choice, but we do not at times, and we just feel bad, but we can't do much. But this is where one quality of yours which really inspires me is that you promise one thing, but you deliver much more than that. You exceed your promise and you bring in so much value addition. Believe me, the course was one brilliant example for that, because it was, you said it is like, for beginners and for people who have to, understand the digital part and all, but you brought in so many bonuses, the way you explained, the way you brought in the tutorials, and it was a complete package. So now I cannot call myself, I don't know about digital, because I have done my course. I have completed it. I know, I'm not going to be an ignorant person when people are talking about digital things. So definitely digital launchpad, I would say, if let me talk about my profession and digital, if I have to tell. Being a writer, being a content writer, the commercial part of being a writer is exploring content opportunities and content development. It's not enough if you just know how to write. Okay, and especially people believe knowing English is equal to writing, not like that. So having a skill as a writer, and now pandemic has changed the entire scenario where everything has gone really digital, and people are literally kind of migrating into a new platform, migrating into the virtual world. And that time you put your hands up and say, boss, I do not know how to handle myself, that doesn't look professional, and somewhere you yourself will be feeling low, your confidence will get hit. So especially in such a scenario, equipping yourself with the right tools, understanding how to proceed, because there are so many social media handles. It's not enough to just have your accounts everywhere and try to, mix and match and make a, just spread yourself all over the place. That would not work. So knowing where to present yourself, where to draw the line, how much to present, how to engage your audience, because it's not enough if you're a good writer or a good artist or you have a good service. You should be able to present it engagingly to suit that social media handle. Right? And there are a bit of technicalities for every media handle.
100%.
So these are some huge valuable takeaways from digital launchpad that I received.
Wow.
And if you ask, one more thing I would like to add is time factor. Time is so valuable, and now most of us are working from home. We have families at home, elders, everything. And so when you juggle between these things, we should bring a harmony, and that can happen when we are kind of automating a bit rather than doing your routine stuff, daily by hand. So those tips, those techniques, and you brought in, so you made life so much easy. I would say a lot of my fears are dispelled.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And, there are just last two questions. One is, what is the message you would like to give for the audience who are not, who haven't bought the course yet? And second, if people want to get in touch with you to, approach you for writing, how they can get in touch with you?
Okay. First thing I would say, I know a lot of people. I'm definitely sure there are lot of people who want to express and reach out to the audience. I would not say right audience or wrong audience. They just want to reach out to people because there's abundance of reach there, and you have a lot of people who will always, like, you need not impress the entire crowd, but reach the similar crowd who can resonate with you, who can relate to what you're conveying. So to all those people out there who are only holding them back because they do not really understand digital jargons or digital world out there, or who have the fear that they may not perform well out in the digital world, I would tell, please give it a try. Go for digital launchpad, because that is one thing which doesn't bombard you with, go and do this, that, all the technical stuff. It doesn't really bombard you. I'm sure Nikita will keep something separate for those who want to really professionally get adept with those courses. But if you want to, savor, the benefits of being digitally equipped, and you want to, flourish, or let your business also thrive in the digital world, then Launchpad is the perfect balance, because you drew the line, Nikita. You drew the correct line where you were bringing newcomers and the ice breaking happens and they are comfortable. You're not sending them away with just some tutorial gyan. You have given them enough inputs. You have equipped them with enough tools, I would say, tools, techniques, and you have put in your years of experience. Like I said in the beginning, a lot of value addition is happening. So those who don't do it and still think only when we spend huge amount of money, we will get something valuable, you are at a loss, because it's not always the money factor. It is, I would suggest attend Nikita's Ask Nikita course if you want to, have a taste or a flavor of this energy bomb. Don't worry, you will be in full shape even after the session, though she's a bomb. She's just going to, probably you will be turned into one more energy bomb by the end of it.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And
how people can get in touch with you.
Yes, and those who want any help with their content requirements, or any interesting storytelling, or if you want to explore creative writing, or you have a vision, you want something to be written, you can reach out to me on my LinkedIn profile, or you can mail me. It is prapurnakiran@gmail.com, direct email, simplest of all. So it was a brilliant decision. I would say it was one of the good decisions I had taken in the last month to get into digital launchpad. And I would really say one thing, Nikita, we need more people like you to inspire, to especially women who push themselves out, and draw a boundary that we are meant only to do this. We cannot do this. You're an example, or I would rather say you are really an exemplary personality for that field of women.
Thank you so much.
And your vision statement to help more women entrepreneurs, I wish and I believe that it will manifest and it will happen, because you are sincerely working towards it. I'm so happy to be part of your work and to be with you.
Thank you so much. It's such a grateful feeling that I am getting. I'm just glad you were there and you took a launch pad and you just implementing it. I'm so happy.
Yes, now with the launch pad, I'm quite confident that I can handle the social media content for several clients. Easily more than 5 clients, 10 clients, we can handle the social media content. I can make my own presence more audible and more strong, on the digital platforms. So thank you. That was a brilliant
thank you so much.
attempt you've done out there. Thank you. Thank you for this
Thank you.
opportunity to share my experience with people out there. I hope people understand and, the right people come to you.
Thank you so much. And all those who are checking this video out, thank you so much. If you still need to speak to me before making a decision or want to speak to me any which ways, you're most welcome in Ask Nikita, or you can just DM me anywhere on any social media. I am there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prapurna.
Thank you, Nikita. It was wonderful. Thank you again.
Thank